Right now, the situation is becoming very serious and very sensitive across Zimbabwe. And we need to understand clearly what is happening on the ground as things are beginning to build step by step. There is rising tension connected to the ZANU-PF amendment issue. And at the same time, there are strong signs that a nationwide shutdown could happen if this situation is not handled carefully. This is not just normal political talk. Again, this one is beginning to touch the daily life of ordinary people. What is happening now is that many citizens are watching closely. And at the same time, different groups are beginning to feel pressure. When pressure starts building from many sides at once, that is when you begin to hear serious words like shutdown. So listen carefully. The amendment matter has created a divide. On one side, there are those who believe the changes are necessary and should move forward. On the other side, there are those who feel the direction is not right and should be stopped or reviewed properly. Now, when these two strong opinions meet, tension naturally rises. At the same time, the economic situation on the ground is already not easy for many people. So when you add political tension on top of economic pressure, it creates a very sensitive environment. People begin to feel like they must take action so their voices can be heard. This is where the idea of a nationwide shutdown is coming in. A shutdown is not just a small thing. It means people decide to stay at home. Businesses close, streets become quiet, transport reduces, and normal daily activities slow down. It is a strong way for people to send a message. And right now, the signs are showing that if things continue like this, that kind of action could happen. So you as a viewer, just pause small and like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because updates like this you don't want to miss them. Now let's continue. The important thing to understand is that a shutdown does not just start in one day. It builds slowly. First, people start talking. Then small groups begin to agree. After that, more people join in, and before you know it, it becomes something big. And from what we are seeing, that early stage is already forming. Different voices are beginning to align. Some workers are not happy. Some citizens are concerned. Some groups feel like they are not being fully heard. When all these feelings come together, the ground becomes ready for action. At the same time, the leadership will also be watching everything very closely. Because when you begin to hear talk of a shutdown, it means the situation must be handled carefully to avoid further tension. Now, another important thing is this. Fear and uncertainty also play a big role in moments like this. People begin to ask themselves simple questions like, should I go to work? Is it safe to move around? What will happen tomorrow? When those questions start coming into people's minds, it shows that the situation is becoming real. And you can already feel that kind of mood slowly entering the space. So again, if you are following this update, like this video right now and subscribe because we are breaking everything down in a simple way so everybody can understand. Now let's go deeper. This amendment issue is not just about today. It is about the future direction of leadership and governance. That is why emotions are high. Because people are not only thinking about now, they are thinking about what comes next. And when the future feels uncertain, people react. Some react by supporting, some react by speaking out, others react by preparing for action. That is why the talk of a shutdown is now gaining attention. Another thing you should understand is that once people begin to stay at home in large numbers, the effect spreads quickly. Businesses feel it immediately. Transport operators feel it. Market activity reduces. Even small traders are affected. So this is not just a political move. It becomes something that touches everybody. And that is why many people are now carefully watching what will happen next. Will there be engagement between leaders and concerned groups? Will there be efforts to calm the situation? Or will things continue to rise until action takes place? These are the key questions right now. At the same time, information is moving very fast. Messages are spreading quickly from one person to another. And sometimes that speed can increase emotions even more. That is why it is very important for people to stay calm and think carefully. Because in moments like this, even small misunderstanding can increase tension. Now, listen carefully again. The situation is not yet at the final stage, but it is moving step by step. And when things move like this, anything can happen depending on the next decisions that are made. If calm heads prevail, the situation can settle. If not, then the chances of a shutdown increase. And that is why this moment is very important. So as you are listening to this, make sure you like this video and subscribe again, because we will keep bringing you clear updates in a simple way. Now let's continue the gist. People on the ground are beginning to pay more attention to daily movements. They are watching how leaders respond. They are listening to every message that comes out, because right now, every word matters. One strong statement can calm things down. One strong statement can also raise tension. So communication at this stage is very important. Also, unity among groups plays a big role. If different groups decide to move together, then the impact becomes stronger. That is how shutdowns usually gain power. But if people are divided, then the situation will not fully develop. So everything now depends on how these different sides move from here, and that is why you should stay connected, stay informed, and stay aware, because things can change very fast. Right now, it is rising tension. Next moment, it can become action. So don't go anywhere. Like this video, subscribe, and keep following.